G'day mate and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. We're sitting here looking at the oil refinery because it's built. It's got no oil, but it's built at least. So we did hook up our pump and I built a wall to keep the oil out because I just didn't want to have to deal with that quite at the moment. We're going to send one poor dupe down here to get roasted. But we'll start the oil processing at least. We are pumping the oil up. It has the option of jumping into either of these storage tanks. In theory, the second tank first and then the first tank second, just because of the way the plumbing bridges work. Which will then flow into the first refinery first, the second refinery second. The petroleum comes to here. It doesn't go past here yet, because I haven't decided where it needs to go. Well, I have decided where it needs to go. It needs to go to here. So this is now dug out. This is where going to be where we're going to process our petroleum into plastic. So that's something we need to look at trying to get up and running. Polymer press, which run very, very, very hot. So mesh tile, out of gold. There and there. And there and there. I don't know whether you can reach here on this corner. Probably 9's a little bit higher. We'll just go with a 7. Maybe we can reach. Look, on the off chance that we can't, we'll put in some ladders. There and there. Jebediah's now a general engineer. Haha. Jeb, you can come be a Metatronics engineer. Now, I'm trying to build the base in stages, basically. I want to get towards the end technology and then come back and automate things. Like, we still have food problems. Like, half of this doesn't work. But I don't want to fix it until I can automate it properly. Because at the moment, I'm spending a lot of time with dupes coming in here and depositing dirt in each one of these mealwood farms. Because they all need 10 kilos a day. Same goes with the dust caps. They all need 4 kilos of slime per day. I want to automate it. And although we have that technology, we're far from set up to using that technology properly yet. So yeah, we need these built so we've got somewhere to put our polymer press, and then obviously our petroleum will have to go up there. We also now have rocket packs, which will use petroleum as well. What else has happened? I finally got Jack of Dupes wandering up here. So I put in an exosuit dock, which is currently waiting exosuits to be made and then delivered, and dupes are lazy. The other thing I really want to get done is has to be in a refinement. Meta refinery. This is the other really big project I want to get done. And because we've got these cold water pipes going through right here, I want to try and put the refinery in the same sort of area. That and where are we? Refinement, meta refinery. They use 1.2 kilowatts each. So basically means they have to be hooked up to this heavy watt wire. Nothing else will run them. Now they don't have a specialized room bonus, same as the refinery doesn't have a specialized room bonus. So I don't need to worry about doors or anything like that. I could just whack them somewhere and we'll be good to go. So I am looking in this area right here. That, and they also need petroleum. And we'll get to why they need petroleum later. But for the moment, let's just pop them in and look at our plumbing conditions. So we've got an output pipe and then an input pipe. Hot petroleum comes out because yes, I'm gonna refinement. Metal refinery. They have 400 kilos of coolant, but I want to cool them with petroleum because the liquids get very, very hot, and petroleum I don't have to worry about overheating. Oh, there we go. We've made some petroleum, which is stuck in a pipe, which is good because it means they won't try and run these buildings anymore. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm not well. It is like 3 AM because I've been asleep half the afternoon because yay for the flu. But yeah, I'm less than perfect again. So excuse any brain farts and stupidness and all that sort of stuff. So we want a liquid shut off. You preference the liquid shut off first. So if I put that there with a liquid thermosensor with a liquid pipe, is that the loop I want? Shipping an auto sweep. Ooh, it's still not R to rotate. Auto sweeper. Really? That's all our materials gone. Okay. That is the setup we want, but okay. Actually, we can go to a bashing machine. So we have gold, wolframite, iron, copper, plus steel. So we've got at least 5 metals we can make. So I really want... can I make it out of fossil? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I build a 6th one, that'll definitely cover all our bases. Not that I think we need 6, but you know. Okay, so we're going to bring our granite down, our sandstone across, our plumbing pipes. Now these are going to be filled with hot liquid. Okay, I'm wrong. Because I've also got to have a second sensor that decides whether we add more liquid into the system. It's not just enough having a loop, because our loop will have to expel liquid, plus we've got to get new liquid in. So we put the thermosensor there, the shut off there, and liquid element sensor there, with a bridge. Oh, the mess of the pipes. Alright, we're going to build the first one. Because I have a feeling something's going to go wrong. That one goes to there. That one goes to a... Stays in standby for a short time after its input becomes active. That's what I want, I think. And of course, all the automation's gonna have to be rebuilt out of iron after somebody delivers this damn exosuit. We're gonna have some spares. Sweep. Put it up there. That way people can go actually get iron without lighting on fire. Dig up those two. Put some sandstone down here. Priority 6. Everything, please. I said everything. No, someone wants to stay priority 1. Fine. No, I need this built. Alright, crank up the game speed. Hey, we got an exosuit. Excellent. People can go get iron now without lighting themselves on fire. Which is good, because it means now I can go through and finish healing everybody. Oops. Vitals. Quantum! Come have a rest. Nilflix. Come have a rest. And you're the last two. Alright. Hang on. Automation overlay. Get rid of everything. Buffer gate. Nope. Filter gate. That's... filter gate. Cancel. Automation. Filter gate. Out of iron. Plumbing. Cancel. 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 We'll get that swept out because like there's lots of important materials in there. Plumbing. Thermosensor is that tile. Element sensor is that tile. Shut off is crap. There and there. Still sweeping. Done. This does mean automatically I'm going to need to build ladders up both sides. Or will I? Yeah, because I can't reach that way. Oh, and then everything needs power. I think the best way to do this is just with a heavy wire. Power. Heavy wire, right there. More heavy wire. Nope. Power. Heavy wire. So overkill, but it is what it is. No automation wire connected? Really? Now I got no gold. And no iron. Why don't I have any iron? Now I got iron. Stupid game. Hey, just get it all done. Jeeps, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have steel. Don't have steel because you need to do a bunch of that, and we also need, because I haven't got around to building one, a kiln. No. Is it a kiln? Fires clay into ceramic. There's a rock granulator that does. Fossil to lime and sedimentary rock, obsidian to sand, everything else to sand. Must be the kiln. Refinement. Kiln. It has to be the kiln. So the liquid pipe I've drawn in just doesn't exist. Excellent. Okay, now, in theory, I gotta get this right. Deconstruct. You're around the wrong way. Okay, so what we're going to do is if you do not find oil. Actually, hang on. Liquid temperature. You can go up to 300 degrees. Let's find some crude oil we can click on. Wow, that filled up far. Lock. Actually, let's just do that. Okay. Crude oil properties. 400 degrees. So, if we take out oil, and if it's above 299, we're going to spit our oil out this pipe. So it's going to go... Oh, that's output and input. Crap, I read it all backward. Go away. Plumbing. Oh, that can go away. 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 Just all of it, please. Screwed up. Okay, attempt number 2. Plumbing. Liquid thermosensor. On liquid pipes. Okay, so output comes to here. We want to detect it. Then, if it's too hot, we want to kick it up. No. I hate that they're ghost images and I can't get rid of them. Okay, try again. Liquid overlay. Plumbing. Thermo output input signal. Okay, so we're going to go with thermosensor there. Shut off has to come before it. Element has to go before it. Bridge goes over the top. So you're... No. Plumbing. We also need a liquid shut-off. This is for the in. Yeah. Plumbing. Inside a pipe goes there as well. Automation. Automation wire. So you go to there, and then you go through a filter gate. And then you go to there. You two go to there. So if you're above 299 degrees, you come into here. Power overlay. Deconstruct. 9. Get rid of that one. And then we're going to go to power. Heavy wall plate. Like so. So they're building it slowly. Plumbing. Liquid bridge. So this is now hot I gotta think how this runs. So this is hot oil. And I want to always go hot oil first. And of course now it's full of oil. Alright. Filter gate. I'm going to set you to 100 seconds. We don't have to worry about the output just at the moment. Technically it comes up here and goes into those. So realistically I've got to rework the oil. So it comes in, it goes through our refineries first, and this is going to get in the way. Yeah, that's really going to get in the way. I'm going to have to put this automation in the water so it's up and out of the way. We're going to be leaking liquids everywhere shortly. So yeah, this is going to go up here. But the idea is, and we'll do a test demonstration this episode, then in the next episode I'll fix everything and we'll do a proper run. But this is set to 100 seconds. So if you do not find... what's it called? Crude oil. I'm looking for oil. Crude oil. Okay. Crude oil, automation. Do I need a knock gate as well? I need a knock gate as well. Automation. Not gate. Then a filter gate. And then my wire. Hurry up, dupes. Our other option is we could use petroleum. I gotta find some petroleum I can click on. Lo and behold. You don't change until a lot higher. Heat capacity 1.7, thermal conductivity 2. There's not much difference. Come on. deliver. Like, just finish, please. Please. Stop taking slime and feeding it to those guys and just build this last little bit. Oh, really? Come on, dupes. Stop complaining about not being able to breathe. That's a poor excuse. Okay. Set it to 100 seconds. Enter standby if the system connected to it is also in standby. Stays in standby for a short time afterwards. Okay, so we've got crude oil filtering into the system. That's great. The fact that it's going a little bit back and forth is a little bit of a problem, but it's mostly fine because it can't backflow too far, I think. We might look at redoing this, because we do have this extra tile on the right. I can take it one tile wider. But the idea is, so we're going to go, let's make some... I have copper and I have iron. So let's make some gold. And the oil is currently 65 degrees. I've also got to get a cooling pipe through all this mess as well. So yeah, I think we will definitely branch out and make it all a little bit wider. There's no way to do the automation underneath. Alright, so oil goes in at 65 degrees. And then when Sun Nova processes this gold, the oil will come out at 81 degrees. Now, if I just change... I don't have anywhere to liquid to go, so I can't change the automation just yet. But, because this one's recently seen oil, it won't try to reflood the system with more liquids, because we don't want more liquids in the system. What we've got is all we need. But it means we can let liquid out if it gets up to that 300 degrees temperature we've set. At which point we're going to run the oil up in here and run it through the refinery and instantly destroy it. And actually I need to run it into one or both of these two pipes. That's the ideal spot to run it. That way it's being run off to be destroyed as fast as possible. And the other thing I do is I change that one to priority 8 and that one to priority 7. Other way around. That one to 7 and that one to 8. Yeah, because the bottom one's the easier pipe for me to hit. So I'll have these come out and they'll just dump into this pipe, hoping that all the oil will be destroyed. Because it doesn't matter what temperature the oil goes in, that the petroleum comes out at a completely different temperature. So yeah, that's our automation setup. I just need to repeat that like 10 times. And work out why we can't do... I think that's why we can't. So if we put coal in to get carbon, and we have some lime, which we should now have, lime 20 kilos, it means that eventually we should start actually being able to make steel. Organic, refined metal, gold can now come up here. I don't want critter eggs, and I don't want clothing. Copy settings all the way along. Alright, so now we can produce gold. Like I said, we just need to repeat it like 10 times all the way through. Oh, that runs all by itself. It does produce a lot of heat. It does not need power, but it produces a lot of heat. So again, it's probably going to have to come down into our cold rooms to stop it overheating. Same with the rock crusher. The rock crusher is going to come down here purely from an automation standpoint, because I will set it to eggshell to lime continuous, and then I'll put an auto sweeper somewhere near it to put all the lime into a nice storage box for us. But yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we've got the refinery process started at least. It's far from perfect, but yeah, like I said, as long as it keeps hitting that automation, the system won't flood, which is the important thing. I got to work out some way to stop the liquid going back and forth. But yeah, you can see we've had crude oil at 75. We've got another crude oil at 87 degrees, and that'll just keep going up till we get to the magic 300, at which point it'll get dumped out of the system. So that's refined carbon. There we go. Steel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!